You don't know. Bad man. Yeah. Youngbodzy baby, oh. Youngbodzy baby, oh. Yeah. It's a bad man thing.
Hi, this is Gifty. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my 16th and 17th monthly lock update. Unfortunately, I was not able to upload a separate video for my 16th monthly lock update, so I just put that in the intro so that you would see at least how my hair has progressed up to that point. We are now on the 17th month. My hair is finally retightened from the 16th month, so I still have time. I'm going to show you how I made this braid out. Actually, not really show you the whole process, just show you how the braids look like before I took them out. This is something I did just yesterday afternoon. I washed my hair and I allowed it to dry a little, but it was still very damp, and then I decided to put in some cornrows, very simple, big, chunky cornrows, and then this is the result.
Yeah. Bad girl make you wine to the bass, nah. Give me that thing where I go, feel me late, nah. The way you back it up, the way you bust in at the place, nah. Steady on time, girl, don't be late, nah. Said I'm in love with you, and I'ma give you anything you want, and I'ma give you anything you need. Bad man here, wine I'm doing. Said I'm in love with you, and I'ma give you anything.
So yeah, that is very simple. So anyone can do that with a cornrow because it's right at your scalp, or everything curls up from the roots. So that's what I have here. So everything is curled up from the roots. I don't know if it could be better, but so far this is one of my best braid outs. Even from the time I was a loose natural, I never got braid outs like this and defined like this. So let me show you, give you a 360. I don't know if I've covered all the lines because you know you draw lines to make the cornrows. So
And I'ma give you anything you need. Bad man here, wine I'm to the beat. Damilohun, tell me what you want to know. Me I no go lose control. Bad man I feel your flow. Wine I'm flow.
So yeah, this is just side. I like wearing my hair to the side, so I can actually wear it to this side as well. But before, like, I stress out my hair here. Okay, let me just do this because I've already started. So yeah, so I can wear it to this side as well. Actually, I don't know which side is my fuller side. Some people say one side is fuller than the other. I don't know. At the moment, I had an issue when I was retightening my hair with a little lock over here. Actually, it wasn't a little lock. It was as thick as every other lock, like this one and this one. And whilst I was retightening it, I accidentally made a knot in my lock. I don't know, maybe I did the wrong rotation, or it was too tight, or the hole I was trying to pass through was, I don't know, but somehow I got a knot, and I wanted to unravel the knot, but I was doing my retightening blindly, so I wasn't in front of a mirror, and I was like, oh, before I get in front of the mirror, I was too lazy to do that. That was so bad. And then I decided to unravel the lock so that I can take out the knot. And that was a big mistake because it looks like the locks that I'm growing are partially made of hair that has actually fallen out but has remained in the lock. So the thickness of the locks that I've gotten this way is because most of the hair that's supposed to shed is in the lock. So whilst I was trying to unravel that lock, and I thought, oh, this is a very nice firm lock, so nothing is going to happen, I ended up with, wait, let me show you if I can find it. I ended up with this strand of hair. Can you imagine this strand of hair? It was like a lock, just like any other lock in the same region. The same region, all the locks there are quite thick, like this. And yeah, and that was what I got after unraveling the lock. Most of the hair was out. I actually even kept the hair to show you, so just hold on a second. So yeah, this is the hair that I lost. It doesn't look like much, but it's a lot for one single lock at the front. And yeah, and it wasn't that I was ripping out the hair. It was just coming out. It was already hair that had fallen that was just in the lock. So yeah, it just came out, and I was left with this little strand, and I had to interlock it to keep it there. And then so I didn't even yeah, so actually I'm supposed to trim it because I have this whole long strand hanging on, and I'm supposed to trim this. It's a little bit shrunken now, so yeah, I hope it survives and that it recovers and becomes thick, but it will probably be one of those locks that will be behind the rest that I have. The lesson that I've learned is, if I should ever, and I don't think that is going to happen now, but if I should ever think of, getting rid of my locks or something, I should not think of unraveling my locks, because there will be no hair left on my head. I think I would have to outgrow them and then shave my hair or cut my hair or something. But to really unravel my locks, I'm not going to do that, because that was so difficult to unravel. It took me such a long time, definitely a minimum of 30 minutes to unravel the entire lock. And then I got nothing. Like, there was no hair over there. So yeah, it's a lesson. And I don't know, with the knot that was in, I don't even know what I did. Like, did I unravel? Did it unravel by itself? I don't know. It was so not necessary. So I said, for the future, if I should ever get any knots in my locks, I'm going to leave them in, let them grow out, and then when it comes to a point where I can see them, where it's long enough that I can see them, I would then take my time and see if it's even necessary to unravel that knot. If not, I'll just let it stay in. All the imperfections of your locks is what gives the locks the personality. So yeah, that is it. It's a little bit too much talk, but yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that this is what happened. And apart from that, I'm really enjoying this hair. I'm about to go I'll do some errands, run some errands. So yeah, so once again, this is the hair. This is on short locks, so if you have short locks, try out a braid out. I'm sure it's still going to look awesome, because this is somehow a different style. It's a little bit change of weather, so so that you don't remain boring with the same hairstyle all the time. And the important thing with doing these braid locks is you have to let your hair be damp. So it's good if you do it after a fresh wash. You allow your hair to dry slightly after it being towel dry, and then you put in the cornrows. And then when you put them in, you don't make them too tight, so that they would have air penetrating, so that they can dry quickly. And yeah, so, and I didn't tie up my hair when I was sleeping, which is actually a no-go, but I just thought, well, it should just air dry, so that this morning I'll be able to do something with it. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for sticking around. If you are watching and you are thinking of starting your locks, I have a manual that will teach you step by step on how to install your own locks. It will help you to really organize yourself. It's like a research in a manual that is going to help you to start your own locks. I wish I had that when I was starting out. I'll probably not need like a year to do my research or something, or months. It wasn't up to a year, but like months. And so this is everything in one place. There are so many ways in starting MICROLOCS. So in the manual, there are also videos where people explain why they chose a certain style over the other. So definitely take a look at it. You can download it. It's a PDF. It will be on your phone, and you can link to all the videos and all the websites that are in the manual. It's called 9 Steps to MICROLOCS, and I'll be making a video soon to talk about all the steps. Like I answer the questions and then provide you with information, videos, tutorials, pictures, so that you can do what you want to do in installing your locks. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Watch out for the next month, which is the 18th month. That's 1.5 years with MICROLOCS. So yeah, the journey continues, guys. So if you're on your journey, comment below which month you are in right now and how your journey has been so far. What are the issues you are facing, so that I can make videos on those. If I have any knowledge on that, I'll definitely like to share that in my upcoming videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I think nobody been searching all around.